Welcome back everyone to Heralds of Hispania. I'm really excited to hop back into this campaign after we left off from last episode. And we really want to kind of make gains back for all the GDP we lost with establishing the colonial administration. I do have faith, however, that in the long run, I think it was the right choice, but we're just going to have to see how that plays out. As far as our buildings go, we got some railways going, we have our barracks going still, government administrations, and then we're building a whole bunch of railways. I think the plan here is that these railways are going to create a huge demand for steel, for motors, and then that's how we get another big boom in our GDP, because I think the biggest booms with our GDP throughout the series have been correlated with, of course, rail expansion, infrastructure expansion. Just taking a quick look at the goods like we do to see what we might need. Tools are starting to creep up. They are, well, actually they're only 6% above market price. Let's check here. Munitions are kind of high. We can check our munitions plants and see if we can change some production methods. Maybe Catalonia going to explosive shells. Yes, that is a good move. We'll go to explosive shells to Catalonia. And because we have such a high balance, I think we're fair game to throw in some construction sectors. Once again, I want to add like 5. We're going to go crazy because I really want to just knock out a lot of our production. We have oil in Constantine. Awesome. So we'll do Castile, Navarra, Catalonia, Valencia, Western Andalusia. And we'll actually even throw one into... Do they have peasants? A little bit. We'll throw it into Galatia as well. So we'll knock out all of those construction sectors. And we will adjust fire once we see how that affects our balance. And prioritize making up any goods that we have shortages for. As far as surpluses go... What do we have here? We actually have a large grain surplus. That's awesome. We want to keep it that way. Tobacco. No one wants Spanish tobacco besides the Portuguese capitalist revolt. Russia sides with Portugal. That is a conflict that is interesting. What is... They got it. Surely they got it, right? Oh, yeah, no, they got it. That's fine. Britain sides with Portugal. Yeah, everyone's doing that. Okay, now we have to think. Because everyone's getting involved... Well, this is a small conflict. I don't want to risk another blunder like we had with Morocco. Prussia just passed us up. Just barely. I think we should probably start playing this a little bit slower. If we want to reach number 1, I think we slow down and really take our time and be calculated with what we're doing. It might make for slower gameplay, but we're going to be precise because I really do want to try to get to either 1 or 2 by the end of this series, and we have about 50 years to do so. So we have to play with these industries and try to make them as productive as possible. We have the labor movement unlocked. Let's see what this is. +1 minimum extent. Okay, that's fine. That unlocks some new laws. We finished all of our construction sectors and we just very barely went negative. And that's fine. We have a large balance or reserves in our budget right now. If we look at our assets, we have 7.48 million. We can burn at this rate for a while and even a little bit more and still be okay. So now we're going into our railways. We'll get the barracks up. That's also going to drive the balance down, but that's fine. Let's look at market price, what's high. So fine art is surprisingly really expensive in our market. I want to make sure the private sectors are not building any fine art facilities. They are not. So we will build some. The Arts Academy. And I want to do it where Toledo being a fine arts capital, I think that's kind of cool. That's our main state. And you would think, you know, people are going to Toledo. They want to see the fine arts of this Spanish Empire at the capital. So we'll continue to expand there. The private industry is adding some fertilizers, synthetic plants, rice. Okay, it looks good. Silk is still pricey. They are expanding silk by 1 production, and if we look at our silk balance, we're negative 192. You can go to our agriculture, go to our silk plantations, it adds 20. So really we could add like 2 more of these. And I think that we want to do it in Valencia. Just because they have a larger job seeker population. As well as we want to add some verticality to this as well. And I love seeing that our standard of living has just slowly been increasing. And we really haven't had any major dips in our standard of living since the beginning. No migration controls. We'll see what we can do. And honestly, I think that is a great thing to move towards. If we did migration controls, no migration controls. Who opposes this? Ooh, petite bourgeoisie would be pretty mad. This will radicalize the trade union. That's fine. I don't even think the trade unionists have a presence. Yeah, they don't. They're extremely marginalized. Oh yeah, look at that. We're coming back, baby. We're coming back. Don't worry, guys. We'll get back up there. Northern Austria. Let's check GDP. United States is at 64 million. I have faith. Against Fang. Oh, France is going into Fang. Dang it. Alright, remember, we gotta be patient. We gotta finish up these barracks, expand our military before we start getting ballsy and declaring wars. Glass is good. What are we working? Technology again. We got monitors, breech loading artillery, a lot of military tech, that's right. And I think after we get that military tech, vacuum sealing, or vacuum canning, excuse me, what is this? Oh, vulcanization, I think, is the thing we want to go towards next. Oh, that will take 6 years, though. I don't know if we want to do that just yet. No. Is this... Okay, it's 18 months. It's 6 years because of everything we got queued. That's fine. Market access in Navarra is now at 95%. So we will go in and build some rail. Navarra. So we will add... Each one adds how much infrastructure? 25. Let's add 2. And then we're going to need 1 in Castile. Where else is low infrastructure? Badajoz. And we actually already had some coming, but Navarra does need quite a bit more. Badajoz could use some more, and Castile, so that's fine. It's all good there. We've dropped to negative 17,000, but I don't think that's a real issue. Not yet, at least. As y'all seen through the playthrough, that we've done a great job of managing the balance to where we don't get in a position where we can't get ourselves out of. It's a fine balance between investing in your nation with going negative a little bit and then regenerating those gold reserves as well. I'm curious with our population. Oh, very good. The lower strata now has a 10.2 standard of living. Wealthier, becoming wealthier, and middle strata secure. The excess has gone down. And why is that? if we take a look, services are kind of expensive. Transportation is very expensive for the wealthy and also the middle strata. But all that is being addressed already. And I think we're going to see our prestige skyrocket as we get these military buildings, and then as we unlock this military technology. Oh, we have negative bureaucracy. Do we have government administrations in queue? We do. Let us... Actually, we're going to let the barracks finish, and we'll just let it get to that naturally. No migration controls has gone to consideration. Good news for us. Badajoz, yes, we know. We're addressing that. Have faith, my people of Spain. Military. Let's take a look at our military. I want to match this. Force march. Interesting. Rail. Actually, I think we can afford rail transportation for our armies. Fabric and liquor. Yeah, I want our armies pimped out. I want them to have everything. Except extra supplies. Because that's a lot. And then with these guys, we're building all that up. We need far more artillery to increase the lethality of our troops. Too many, really. Why is that? I've joined. It's because we have more special units than infantry. Okay, let's quickly address that. We'll add 4 more skirmish units to the top, and we'll add them to... Who has the most amount of peasants? Galatia, you could use some military recruitment offices. Oh, wow, Catalonia. Okay, let us add 2 more there. Alright, what is getting expensive? Clothing. Spain, we could have the freshest robes, best drip, where everyone knows to come to Spain to get the latest apparel. Because really, I think a lot of our trade is clothes. Which is kind of cool. I want to organize by surplus real quick. Fruit. Holy cow, yeah, British, y'all can have that. 112 for 11.6 productivity. That's a steal. We got monitors. Cool, so we can go to our navy, upgrade those guys. We'll go to this. Update that. And then it's gonna create a demand for our monitors. Steamships. So with the monitors, I want to double check what kind of demand they make. Ironclads, artillery, ammunitions. This is great actually, because now our military industry is going to be increased as far as productivity goes. No migration controls has gone to ascent. Great news for us. We'll have a surplus of people in no time. We're back up to 1.04% for our population growth. Monitors has been completed in our journal. Government petition, yes, we're doing that. Booming industry. It says 75% of eligible buildings has dynamite. Okay. I think, let's pause. I think we can accomplish this pretty easily. Is our explosive demand existent? Let's see. Explosives. We have a surplus. We can... Nope, we can't export any. What we can do is... So we have coal buildings. We'll go to coal. Make sure all of those are using dynamite. They are already. Iron mines. I think we have an iron surplus if I remember correctly. We do. How can we increase the demand for iron? Because if we can increase the demand for iron, I think a lot of things will be solved. Applications. Tooling workshops, shipping, construction. Let's see, what is costing us? Construction goods, goods for government. I don't think we're paying the Moroccans anymore. Let's see, goods for no, we're not paying them. We could increase iron if we go to rural. I want to see how we could increase it with the livestock. What does this do? Increases tool need. That could be an interesting option if, well, meat is just so cheap in our nation. We'll go ahead and do that. I wish we had barbed wire fences. We need trench works to have barbed wire fences. Trench works. Where are you, trench works? There's down here. We'll work towards that. Actually, we'll go trench works first. And then we'll go military statistics. That looks good. Fertilizer. If we were to go to the buildings for fertilizer. No. This adds more coal. That would be a bad substitution for us. Well, it means less workers that are being taken up. Let us do this. And then coal, with our coal buildings. We can throw in some coal production. Oh wow, yeah, we gotta start addressing. I don't want to eat away at our reserves really fast, especially if we go into a conflict in the near future. Okay, I always get paranoid when these colonization pop-ups go up that we're not colonizing quite fast enough. They have all that. What? You can't hire... So, hiring issues are resolved. What hiring issues are you having? Is it because I don't have the population? Oh. Yeah, because there's only 9,000 people here. We also have some authority. Let's take a look. Greener grass. Emergency relief. We're gonna go secure shores means secure commerce. Okay, ironclads are starting to become expensive. What about the men of wars? Do we still have men of war demand? They're dirt cheap. Let us go to those military shipping yards. Close that. We can't expand Eastern Andalusia. Oh, what is this? One of our colonial expeditions in Melilla has encountered British troops in the region. Spain demands we turn back and abandon our designs on... I think that's supposed to be Britain. I'm going to say Spain will not be deterred. I think this is exactly what I was talking about. It's very good that we're investing in our military right now. I want to take a quick look at our armies. We're over here. Let's lower this. And in actuality, I'm going to bring down the Lancer. We'll add... So we have 53. Okay, that's fine. We need to add another general here. Heavy barrage. Oh yeah, let's get this guy. And then we'll add a few more of the artillery guys. You have more peasants in Valencia. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that should eat up all the peasants. Foreign competition event came up. I say Spanish job seekers should be prioritized. Well, I'm curious what the other nations' militaries are looking at like. I think it's because they have more conscripts. And then if we go to our laws, I think we have National Guard. Okay, we need to improve home affairs. Secession 138. Yeah, let's improve that. We can't because we don't have enough bureaucracy. Okay, right. That's something that needs to be fixed ASAP. Whoa, we just jumped to number 5. What is United States growth rate looking like? It's pretty good. Ours needs to be better, but we're just investing so much into things that are not going to be growing our GDP right now. So much to build, so little time. You know what we could do? Can we import men of wars? What are they building here? Some more paper mills, etc. Tools are fine. Silk is still very expensive for our market. Let's add some silk. Let's pop that to the top real quick because that's a quick 7-week project, if I remember correctly. God, we have so much queued up. We really need to let the stuff burn through before we get any crazy ideas. So I think to do that, we're just going to not look at our market for a little bit and play the diplomatic game for a second and kind of look what's going on in the world. Oh my god, the British are expanding tremendously in Africa and India. Oh. We're gonna need to go to war. I don't see how we can stop this growth of Britain or compete with it. Oil was discovered here, and they're one of our subjects. That's good. Austria. We have no migration controls. Government petition was successfully completed. Austria, who are you at war with? Versus Prussia. Austria and Prussia at each other's throats. I see Russia's involved as well. Do we have a lot of trade routes with France? Because we do. Oh my god, we're exporting so much sugar to France. They're buying wood. We don't want to get rid of tariffs with them. Our companies are all productive at max productivity. That's good. If we were to go to our diplomacy lens and look at who we would get, we already have an alliance with Brazil. Defensive pact. We could owe an obligation to France in order to secure a defensive pact. Sure, we'll owe a defensive or obligation to France. That's fine. Because what I want is for us to be allied with France. That way we don't have to worry about having troops on that northern border. If conflict were to arise with Great Britain, we at least have an ally with France. Let's take a look over here. The journal. I wonder if there's anything we can do to increase our diplomacy points available to us. I think freedom of conscience is what we work on next. That way, what my train of thought here is we go freedom of conscience, we go to private schools, education access, maybe even public schools, more assimilation. We'll have to see how that plays out. Wood in the Spanish market. What else is expensive? Glass. Oh, perfect. Okay. Before you guys go crazy with building stuff, we already have crystal glass. Got bone china. Let's make sure all of our buildings that are producing glass are on those production means. So that's crystal glass. Asturias, if you want to here. Yep, let's do that. Crystal glass. Minus 60 wood too, that's a good deal. More lead, that's fine. Go crystal glass there. We'll leave it at that. Now we're gonna need more lead. So if we go to our lead mines, we could increase the use of dynamite, which should make everything dirt cheap. Maybe just in Catalonia. And then possibly in Aragon as well. Could do condensed engine pumping in Aragon. Okay, so lead should be fine now with the demand. Let's check lead out. Now we have a surplus of lead. So if we go back to our glass manufactories. Perfect. Crystal. Crystal question mark? Yeah, we'll do crystal. Honestly, we'll make them all crystal glass. It's fine. So then lead, slightly negative. We go back to our lead mines. And we'll do dynamite there. I'm going to pause and just get rid of this notification real quick because it drives me nuts. Perfect. So now that we have a lot more railways, what we could do is switch all of our production methods to having rail transportation, seeing where the outliers are as far as cost. So like here, I think rail, no. Where is the least productive? 9.5, they probably have rail shortage. No, they're fine. Okay, that was a good switch. We might need some rail in for our lead mines. If we did it for Catalonia, make it negative. We can afford it for Valencia. And honestly, we'll do it for each one of those. All of our lead mines now have rail transportation. So if we look at transportation costs, we have breech loading artillery. Let's see, local goods. Where is it expensive? Ah, that's nice. Okay, this is where we should have been doing this from the get. We are building a lot of rails. I don't want to build any more rail until we finish what we have queued, and then we address it from there. Oil discovered in Constantine once again. We have a event here. We'll leave him be. I don't think freedom of conscience will pass. Oh man, we're already in 1890. I've had just a lot of fun with this playthrough. Damn the system. I know. Market access at Castile is low. Also, if y'all want to see another Victoria 3 Let's Play, I love playing this game. Just comment which nation you'd like to for me to play, and I'll play it. Because I think once this one's done, what the plan is we'll go. I'll do a Crusader Kings 3 playthrough, but we're going to do it in tandem, where I'll have a Victoria 3 Crusader Kings, and then a third game, and I'll release it to where the first day will be, let's say, Victoria. The next day will be Crusader Kings. The next day is the third game, and then once the fourth day comes, cycle back to the beginning. So just even any games you guys want to see Let's Plays, I like to see what ideas y'all have or what y'all want to see. So just let me know, and I will take it into consideration. Also, someone commented a cool mod I was interested in. It's like an alternate history mod, apparently. So that's kind of gotten my attention too for the next playthrough. Oh, I just clicked out of that upgrade without reading what it was. I hate when I do that. Convoys are good, bureaucracy's good. We're growing back. We're at number 6. Rail, yep. Yep, we just need to chill, let that stuff build. Fast forward. We're at 12.5 standard of living. Could go with building another university as well. Breaking my own rule. I'm gonna add a university. Who has the most amount of job seekers? Valencia. You'll get another university. Well, very cool. I think this is a good place for me to wrap up this episode. We'll just roll right into the next one right after this, and I'll post these both today. So thank y'all so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking, and we will see y'all next time.